Hey, welcome to my first little stream of Supremacy 1914. I love this game. I'm addicted to it. I try not to play it too often because it is so addicting. But I want to show you, as like a new person, how to get started and what to look for as we get going in just like a minute-long videos. So here is my profile. A lot of people look at these stats. I look at them for units against players and units against AI. You want a big KD ratio, I mean killed and destroyed. So you want that higher. So 4.06 is good. When I kill AI and versus players, I'm not losing 1-to-1 troops, so that's pretty good too. I'm going to jump into my first game, and there's the different types of games that you can play, but I'm just going to do most of these tutorials with the Supremacy 1914 game, which is Shattered America, but it's sped up. But normally it says Shattered America. I like to play the 4 times speed. The 1 time speed, just the Shatter America, is so slow for me. So even the 4 times speed is still pretty slow. So you're looking for this 4 times speed, which is indicated by that little marker there too. So this one's already got 20 players, and I'm going to go ahead and click join. And it looks like some places that I could choose. A lot of times people like to choose things next to water and not a lot of people around them. That means you don't have to build bases against enemies that are bordered by just water. So you don't have to worry about water because there's no one going to attack you from water early in the game. So I got something way up north. British Columbia is up there. The winners are usually in this game of a lot of times I game are Southern California, Arizona can be big. Chihuahua in the middle can be big. A lot of people like West Mexico and South Mexico. South Mexico is the one that's on the farthest right-hand side. That's often a winner. And then you also have Western Quebec, the top right usually gets it. Florida it's kind of 50-50 with Georgia winning quite a few too, just because of resources. So I'm just going to choose West Mexico while it's arrived. Wait, not West, South Mexico. You can see we've got a lot of water, and I'm going to go ahead and click start. This is probably an easier win. Got some recent news, and I'm popping it. Now, what you'll notice is when you play other people, you're going to see the new users coming into the screen. You pretty much know they're new users if they have this user name. You can also check to see who's users or not, and I think this is a good start when you first start the game. Just kind of check your surrounding and see who's come into the game. So I can click on this person, Apathy. I can click on his country flag, and I can click on his logo, and I can click on that eye up in the top right. And he's a level 5, meaning that he hasn't played a lot because he started, but that's not. He's joined 8 games, 2 coalition victories. Does pretty well against AI for his few achievements, but nothing that's going to be too crazy. Let's just go see who else might be out there for me. This guy, I'm going to again click on his flag, and then I'm going to click on that flag logo again. Click on the information. He's a level 8, but he loses a lot to AI. So that means he's just running in and battling people, which is great. He's played 22 games and won 1 solo victory. I've got 3 solo victories, but one of them was just when everybody just left. And then, again, we can look at, as we start to see others that come into the game, we can check them out. But right now, it doesn't look like there's a lot of major competition coming into this one. But it is good just to see. If there's a person that's like a level 18, you might want to connect with them. A person that's level 3 has not played much. This might even be their first or second game. All right, so I'm going to start. I'm down in West Mexico. You have to note that when you have these new users, they get double troops. So when you have a lot of new users, often they'll just get all their armies together and then just start going everywhere. They'll just start trying to fight everybody as quick as possible. So this person up here has got his army together, and he's already attacked North Nevada. And North Nevada is already coming back at him. Matter of fact, he kind of won, and then he left all his troops, and then Costa Rica came in and took the province. All right, so if what I'm going to do to start, I will be kind of worried about central Mexico. I'm not really worried about the south because those usually don't get filled up when you're South Mexico because they're such small countries. But I'm just going to start by building up some bases. That's what you want. You want to build your recruiting office first, which doesn't take very long. And then once that's built up, you want to start your fortresses. Fortresses are really important in this game, what I found. More than anything else in this game is defending. So if you can imagine a fortress, if I have a fortress and it's built, the garrison takes 50% less damage. So that means if I had 10 troops in there, even if a person brought 20 troops to attack me, they still wouldn't win. As you build up your fortresses, you will find you'll get up to fortress level 5, and fortress level 5s will take on 90% of the garrison. They'll protect the garrison 90%. So if you have 10 people in there and somebody rushes in with 100 soldiers into your level 5 fortress, you will still win with only 10 people. You might only have one left, but they will lose 100 to your 10 by the time that fortress is knocked down. So fortresses are extremely important. I'm just going to put a couple. The other thing about fortresses is not only do they protect you, but you can use them to bait AI into your fortresses. So if AI means the computer, as countries start to get abandoned, they'll turn into AI. Everybody calls them AI. And what happens is you will bait them into a fort. So you can build up a level 5 fort. So I can build up a level 5 fort in Rio and put some troops there. And then I can use some sort of either a balloon or a cannon to fire into this other country. They will send all of their troops into that level 5 fort like a hornet's nest, and you won't lose anybody. They'll lose all the people, and then you can go in and take them. So you want to start building forts early, especially in places where you're most likely going to get attacked. I don't think people are going to be attacking Minatlatlan anytime soon, or Carmen anytime soon, or Merida anytime soon, so I'm not going to build any forts there quite yet. I'm going to kind of conserve, and I'm just going to build some forts where I think that might get attacked early, especially if someone comes into central Mexico. At some point, with me being in South Mexico, I'll probably have to worry about Navy and people coming from Florida, but I'll cross that bridge when we get there. Probably not. People aren't going to start crossing for quite a while. So my first days, I'm just building up my recruiting offices as long as I have enough steel, and building up. So you want recruiting offices because otherwise you won't get new troops when the day's over. So new troops will come in. So I'm just going to all my provinces while I've got things going and putting in new recruiting offices. You can see my steel's going down, but I want to make sure. The other way you can build recruiting offices pretty quick is to go to provinces down at the bottom button, and you can do sort by building. And right now I've only got recruiting offices, but you can see I built these ones, but I don't have any in these ones quite yet. So I can go to these ones that I don't have it. I'm clicking that little minor button. Oh, I had 10 provinces. This little minor button, and then I can build those pretty quick from that screen. So most important thing to start, it's good to kind of check out who's coming in. Here I got Schmitty to Great, West Mexico. He's pretty close to me. So I'm either going to be battling this guy the whole game, or we can maybe join a coalition or just at least agree on good terms. So let's see what Schmitty the Great is. If you have some lower levels, so he's a level 9. So he's got an alliance. It looks like he's figuring out the game. He's joined 10 games. And so he might be one to watch. And this might be someone, I just hit that. I might do a messages to him. West Mexico, Schmitty the Great, and say, hey, how is it going? Just to see if he's going to be nice or cordial, or if he's going to be somebody that's just going to keep running at me. Now, I'm not going to make this connection right away just because he might go AI soon, and I might not. I don't like to start coalitions too early, and I don't like to contact people too early. Oh, we got poor boy 13 over here. And I'll just give him a check really quick. And he's level 12. And they're both part of the FSU Alliance. So I'm probably they're either probably gonna team up on me or and if there is another FSU Alliance guy that joined in here, because they're part of an alliance, then I might be in trouble. And I would have to maybe partner up with somebody else. Let's just check this person really quick, because I'm interested to see. He's not part of an alliance. Level 1. Anybody else go around me? So at this point, there's a Central Mexico and a West Mexico, and they're pretty good. And I'm all here by myself. So I'm either going to take them on by myself, which is probably not a good idea. At least they're not new players, so they don't have double players. Because again, if you're a brand new player, I'm not sure what the level is, probably under level 5. You get double troops and you get a cannon to start the game. And most new users don't know how to use the cannon or the artillery. But double troops, they can wreck you really, really fast, especially if you don't have your fortresses built up right away. So even though I might be buddies with this guy pretty soon, or maybe we can agree to not fight each other for quite a while, I'm definitely going to have to make contact with him. So let's try. I'm going to go to diplomacy. I'm going to go to messages. Start a new conversation. And he was Central Mexico. How's it going? So I'm going to try to get a positive relationship with him right away, just because we are so close, and he's got one of his buddies right next to him. So because they're in the same coalition or alliance, maybe they join together, which is cool. Alliances are tough here. He responded back. He says, what's up? Seeing you and West are same alliance. Cool. Want to coalition later? I'm just gonna ask if these guys want to connect up. If they want to connect up, we could probably take Mexico pretty easy. All right, so I got a message back from Central Mexico that says, yeah, that's fine with me. So as you start the games, you kind of want to get a bearings of who's going to be playing. You don't have to start a coalition right away, but what that does is it really eases up your resources, since now I know that these 3 guys are going to be on my team, and we only have to fight everybody north. So we can focus all of our resources either on railroads, or I don't have to worry about any forts that I already started back here. So I could even stop some of these if I wanted to. I can go back in here and click on them and cancel this construction, and I'll get those resources back, I believe. see if my steel goes up when I cancel. So I got an invite for a coalition. My steel went up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this diplomacy and go to coalitions. And here I got one from the Southern Alliance. I try to play with players that are nice and aren't racist and want to just have a good time. So I'm going to accept the invitation. And when that happens, I'll show you too, is now we have, when I go to my messages, I can contact my whole alliance. Like, I can say like, let's get them. Just to kind of say hi to this group. So now we have like this group message chat through here. I don't have to individually contact people. Now I could still individually contact people through the messages, but I don't have to really worry about that. And now now that we're in alliance, I can see that these guys are attacking right away. You can go attack right away early in the game, and because no one has forts built. So I should be going down here to get this oil, these oils down here. So I'm going to go ahead and just start. I don't have to worry about people up at the top right now, so I can move these guys down here. I can move these guys down here because the only way Guatemala could attack me is to go up to this place. And since they're going to be attacking from the top and taking the top, I'm just going to go roll these places down here. So I'm going to start moving my troops. Again, this is 4 times speed. And once I get all these troops down together, then I'll go attack. So it looks like I have to wait about 1 hour and 26 minutes. And then I'll start my attacks on Guatemala. I'll take these countries. They don't have their bases built up. That'll give me some coal. That'll give me some wood. But the most important in this game is steel and oil. So oil is really, really important for factories. And so I'll have a good start. This is a double steel province, which is awesome. So on day 5, I can start the railways. So I am in a very, very good position to win this game. So as I don't have to build as many forts for this game to start off, I will continue to kind of give you some tutorials about how to probably attack and then how to bait in AI. And I'll be honest, with South Mexico, I'm probably going to build a navy right away and build some battleships and then use those battleships to go take out all these other places. Because that'll be my best bet. I'll be too far south to be attacking with tanks all the time, all the way up. So next videos will probably be on attacking, and then I will move into building my navy. And because I'm so far down, I will work into building bombers, and after that we should be really good to go. So you should see a coalition win by the end of these videos. All right, thank you.